So you get to decide if you go first or second.
There's no res or any prep globals in this.
There's no res or any prep globals.
I'll go. You're quite big for each of your things if you whiff it. Nah, I'll go first, I think. Right. Have you started your record?
I'm just continuing the record. I'm just going to cut it out, but we are in game 2. So, TJ's going to go first. Good luck, TJ.
And to you. All right, 1 goes there. 3 come out of my bag. Let's roll. No res this time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 3 for Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, that's a good one to get early.
Yeah.
I don't really have a choice, though. I got to go for it anyway. So the other thing about this team is I got no backup plan. So I do have Billy Club Global on this team, and Heimdall Global on this team, and Magic Missile and Insect Plague. I normally go nowhere first, because it helps me get to Jarvis. But if I'm worried about that, what if I just got Blob first? I haven't done that before. Let's try that.
Okay.
All right.
4 sidekicks out of my bag.
Three energy. There is a fixer.
Oh, which is
masks.
Masks, right? Okay. Let's do that actually. Right, so let's turn that to a mask. Okay. I will spend 3 on a Norman. And then I'm going to Heimdall across.
Yeah.
And then, yep. And you go.
Okay. Whoa.
That's good because I always forget about Heimdall because I don't really play with it.
Yeah, and I'm mostly it's on my team, so I can test out having it on the team, see what I like, if I like it. I'm gonna roll these 2. Okay, we're gonna field both sidekicks, and we're just gonna Heimdall. Yeah. All right, pass turn.
And this is the rare blob on this one, isn't it?
It is the rare blob on this one. Yeah. So
right. Okay.
maybe I can prevent you from getting stuff in the field.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I pull my 2 characters and 2 sidekicks. Added the sidekicks from a prep, and I've rolled characters just like the last game.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Okay. They're all 1 fielding cost, aren't they? 1 out. Maybe. Okay.
That money I paid that gypsy woman ahead of this tournament was well spent, apparently.
Whoa! I rolled the Scarlet Witch.
Oh, there you go. The one you needed against this team.
Right. Okay. So Scarlet Witch fields for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I field a sidekick. I turn the sidekick to a mask. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy, which I'll spend on the collector.
Ooh, early.
Yeah, might as well.
Do I want to use this question mark for anything? I'm trying to say if I want to ping off one of my own sidekicks, but I don't think so. All right, pass turn. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you pass it to me. All right. Okay, let's get Blob. Yeah. Right. Boy, did we get him.
See, I'm 188. Oh no, 118.
Yeah, he's a 2 fielding cost, but which means I'm gonna roll these 3. Ah, dang it. I had plans, but 1 short. Okay. I'm gonna pay 2 to field Blob,
Yep.
Ooh, this is tough. Naming Scarlet Witch. And then for 3,
Okay.
For 3, I'm going to buy Shriek.
Okay.
Pass turn.
1, 2, 3, 4 come out of bag, all sidekicks. Right, I'm going to turn that sidekick to a mask, and I'm going to spend 4 on an absorbing man.
Okay.
You'll go.
All right. 1 left in my bag. And just sidekicks this time. We're going to re-roll these 3. Of course. I'm going to buy nowhere. No, I'm not. Take it back. I'm going to turn this into a mask. I'm going to buy Jarvis. All right.
Did you not just spend 4?
Well, I had 4, and then I turned this into a mask.
Oh, right. Okay. Got you.
All right. And I'll pass priority and pass turn.
Okay, my bag fills up.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Collector.
I think I'm much more control-y Fixit team this time. I don't know. I wonder if I just rushed it, if I would have just gotten my nowhere roll and gotten the damage.
Right. Collector finally comes to play. Right, okay. So I will pay 1 to field the collector.
Okay.
And then I will Norman a Norman.
Yep.
So that's
3 damage.
1, 2, 1, 4 damage.
Oh, because I've got a blob. Yeah.
Collector, yep. So 4 damage. So you're on 16.
Yeah. So I'm down to 16. Okay.
And then past priority, you don't have anything in the field.
Nope.
So sorry, in the reserve. So I will attack with Norman.
I'll just block with blob.
Okay. Norman gets KO'd,
Yep.
and then Norman goes back.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So I got 3 in the bag. There's my Shriek. And 1 more. It's not exactly what we're looking for there. That's better. And we're going to pay this to field Shriek and target your Norman.
Target Norman. Okay.
So he's blanked. And then I'll
Norman.
field this sidekick. Getting left with just 1 energy. All right. I will pass priority.
Okay, then I'm going to Norman in a Firefly.
Yeah, I figured.
So that's on 1, 2, 2. So that's going to do you 2 damage.
Yep.
So that puts you on 14.
Yep. All right. Pass turn.
Okay, that goes back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about Firefly, but now it means you have 2 choices there.
Right, 4 come out, including a Norman. So Norman's just blank for the time being. He's a body though, isn't he?
People are going to wonder why I didn't just blob your Norman.
Because you wanted to know, because you were worried about nowhere.
And I'm also hoping I could get 3 bolts so I could get rid of your shirt. But
I'm just going to roll over.
No such luck.
Right, okay. Bolt. Okay. So
Oh, did we set a timer for this one?
Yes, I've got it running.
Okay, good.
I'm
real bad about that, apparently.
Right, so I would do 2-2, but this way. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ping, ping, ping on Shriek, knocking her out.
Oh, well done.
And then I will Norman in a Norman, which will deal 4 damage.
I believe it's 5 now. Because I I don't
1,
shriek
2,
anymore.
3.
Right,
No, Shriek's out of the field yet.
Down to 10.
So that puts you on.
Ouch.
Puts you into 10. And then I might as well attack with Norman.
Block him with Blob again.
Okay, he comes back, and then he goes back.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'm tempted to keep that. Starting to lose pretty fast here. All right, I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to buy Nowhere. I'm going to ping your Scarlet Witch 3 times with Magic Missile, so she gets KO'd, and she ain't coming back. All right, pass turn.
Okay. I have 3 in my bag.
Yeah, I already said it. Oh, well, never mind.
And I take 1 more out.
That was dumb. Should have HXG'd.
Right, so she can't be fielded.
Nope.
Right. Roll that, and that. Can always swap that. Don't need that. Right. Right, she's come up as bolts, so that's at least something.
Yeah.
Right, but not enough bolts to do any damage to that blob. If I had a wrecker out, that might.
Yeah,
if we only had a wrecker. Right, so 3's better than 2. Right, so first things first, I'm going to do a Norman.
Yep.
Which will do you 3 damage.
3 damage. Down to 7.
Yep. I will spin that down and pay 4 for Wrecker.
Okay.
And then I'll just attack you with Norman.
Block with Blob.
Okay. Norman goes that. Norman goes back.
All right.
Okay.
I'm kicking myself because I could have made a mask and then done HXG last turn, and I just didn't see it early enough. All right, which means if I just draw Shriek and Nowhere, maybe I won't need to. Well, there's Shriek. Oh, no, Nowhere.
That's my kind of roll.
I know. That's a buy a second Jarvis kind of roll. All right, let's do that again. Oh, that's a real bad roll. And you're going to get, well, you're only going to get 1 damage if you get a Firefly in. That's not so bad. So yeah, we'll do 5. We'll buy another Jarvis. Do I like that? Could buy Wonder Woman instead, and then I would be safe if I got a level 1 Jarvis or something, or even level 2. But next turn I'm gonna have crap rolls. I need to stay alive, but you can still do Norman Osborn. And I'm going to be pretty low next turn. So, yeah, I think it's... I mean, what would I do with 2 energy that I can't do with 1? I don't think there's any globals that I can really take advantage of. Your collector is got a lot of defense.
Yeah, 8.
So I'm not getting rid of that. I guess I could buy Wonder Woman and then I could buy a second Nowhere. But I think I'd rather have a second Jarvis. All right. Second Jarvis, because I really need that to be in the field before Nowhere comes up. And then...
Okay.
That's all. Wait, that's in there. That's there. I can't resurrect or anything. We don't have that anymore. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to save that energy. All right. Pass priority.
Okay. I've got a question mark here, so I'm going to bring in Norman, which will do 1, 2, 3 damage to you, taking you to 4.
Yeah, I was hoping to get Shriek out, so you couldn't do that.
And I will also ping one of your sidekicks.
Okay.
Pass priority back.
Yeah, pass turn.
Okay, Norman comes back to the card.
Mm-hmm.
1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sidekicks and a Norman.
I think I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, because he's rolled and I've got energy, so I think I've got enough to do you now. I'm afraid.
It should be
so
3 and then another.
So
4.
pay 1 to field Norman, which will do 3. Takes you down to 1.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to collector in another Norman, which will do you, and then that will be.
That's it. Oh, it's my first loss of the tournament.
Oh, I am Mr. Game 2.